In this week's video, we're going to be making a batch of homemade vanilla ice cream that's rich and super easy to scoop. And because we're making this ice cream with an egg custard base and proper vanilla, it's incredibly creamy and packed full of flavour. Here's how we make it. First, we need to cut open half a vanilla pod, then scrape out the seeds using a small knife. If you haven't got a vanilla pod, you could use 2 teaspoons of vanilla paste instead. Next, we add both the scraped out vanilla seeds and the pod into a large saucepan. Then we add in 60 grams of caster sugar, 25 grams of skimmed milk powder, 40 grams of glucose syrup, 420 grams of whole milk, and a quarter teaspoon of sea salt. Next, we set the pan over a low heat, then give everything a quick whisk to combine. We need to warm the milk, stirring frequently until it's steaming hot but not boiling. This will only take a couple of minutes. Whilst the milk is warming up, we need to add 85 grams of egg yolks into a bowl with 60 grams of caster sugar. Then we whisk these together until smooth and combined. Now we need to temper the eggs, which is where we whisk half of the warm milk into the yolks before adding them back into the custard. This prevents the eggs from scrambling. Then once the yolks have been stirred into the milk, we need to cook the custard over a gentle heat until it reaches a temperature of 82 degrees Celsius or 180 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the temperature that the eggs will be cooked out at which point the custard will be thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. Be careful not to get the custard too hot though, as the eggs will scramble. Now that our custard is cooked, we can remove the vanilla pod, then stir in 250 grams of double cream. When I make custard-based ice creams, I like to give the base a quick blitz with a stick blender after cooking, as this just helps get the custard as smooth as possible. This step is optional though, so don't worry if you haven't got a blender to hand. The next step is to pass the custard into a container through a sieve, then let it cool slightly before covering the surface with a piece of baking paper. This prevents a skin forming on top as the custard cools down. Then once we've done that, we need to chill the custard in the fridge overnight, which helps develop the flavours and means that the base will be completely cold when we churn it. The next day, we can churn our custard base in an ice cream machine until it reaches the consistency of soft serve. Make sure to give the custard a good stir before adding it into the machine. In my machine, it takes around 20 minutes to churn a batch of ice cream. If you take the temperature of the ice cream with a food probe once it is churned, it will be around -5 degrees Celsius or 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that the ice cream is ready, we can transfer it into a 1 litre tub and leave it in the freezer for at least 4 hours so that it can set. To avoid making the ice cream too hard, I like to set my freezer to its lowest setting, which tends to be around -18 degrees Celsius or 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit. When it comes to scooping your ice cream, it's best to dip your scoop in warm water first. Now, vanilla ice cream is good on its own, or you can serve it in a cone, on top of a chocolate brownie, or with apple pie. Actually, it's good with pretty much anything. And that's how I make a batch of homemade vanilla ice cream from scratch. The full written recipe can be found on my blog saltbuttersmoke.com. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another recipe.